Hey everyone, Matt Moore here for the Action Network, and on this edition of Cash the Boards, presented by FanDuel Sportsbook, I'm going to do the same game parlay for tonight's game between the Dallas Mavericks and the Memphis Grizzlies as the playoff race in the Western Conference continues to battle on. We'll start by just taking the Memphis Grizzlies on the money line. Grab this early on Sunday night at -1. It's now Grizzlies -5. We're going to leave the spread alone and just go with the Grizz to win the game. Luka Doncic is questionable for this game, as is Kyrie Irving, as is Jaren Jackson, so we're not sure who's going to play in this game. But the Mavs have done very well versus Memphis. However, the Grizzlies have played great recently. They're in one of those spots where no one believes in them because John Morant is out. All of the adversity, all of that pressure hit, and they've responded to it. They've played very well lately. This team is dynamite at home, especially defensively. They get downhill on teams very quickly by forcing turnovers. The Mavericks defense is questionable anyway. That's going to boost what is already kind of a limited half-court offense for Memphis. So I like the Memphis Grizzlies to get the win tonight and snap, even if Luka Doncic plays, his 6-game winning streak over the Memphis Grizzlies. Next up, let's take Dillon Brooks, 15+ points. Dillon Brooks has been phenomenal lately. This has hit recently in the last 5 games at a 60% clip because Dillon Brooks has actually been carrying them pretty effectively. Brooks obviously brings a lot to the table in terms of his mouth and how much he likes to jaw with an opponent. But Brooks is also a guy with handle who could score off the bounce, who has a 3-point shot. And while everyone kind of points to Brooks' limited offensive potential, Brooks has shown that he can fill in here with Ja out and be able to provide something. We're just looking for 15+ points. And again, Dallas' defense, one of the bottom 15 in the league. Not a good half-court defense. Should be able to get loose a little bit here, especially in transition for Dillon Brooks. Finally, we're going to take the Grizzlies to win the first quarter, as this season, the Dallas Mavericks have struggled when it comes to the first quarter. They, in their last 10, are 2-8 against the spread in the first quarter. So we're going to trust the Grizzlies to go off to a big lead here, jump all over Dallas. Luka or no Luka, we're riding the Memphis Grizzlies tonight in the same game parlay on Cash the Boards, presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. If you're looking to join me in betting the same game parlay or build your own, be sure to visit the FanDuel Sportsbook app and select the same game parlay option under the NBA section. Check back every week for another edition of Cash the Boards.